to you right there? Sahara with me in it? That doesn't make sense to you right there.
That should
fucking kill that shit.
That should be Casey on the right.
No, that should be Casey on the left.
That should be on the right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I guess that makes sense.
You guys are crazy.
Would your life have been different, you think, if you would have been in Sahara at the time?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, at this point,
yeah.
it'd be the fucking same life. At this point, it'd just be a fucking dad.
It would have just said, canceled movie star.
No, yeah. It would've been the same thing.
No, but I like that.
No, I would. You know what, dude? I talked about this on Congratulations. I had a moment the other
Never
day,
heard of it.
and I was in the airport,
Right.
and I was kind of falling asleep, and I realized how happy I was in that moment, and I never felt anything like that, dude.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, and then I try to keep it.
Where do you think your happiness came from?
My family, just my family. How I have it all. My family and my kids, and dude, it's just so cool. Calvin cried for the first time when I had to leave for work. It was tough, but it was just like, man, it's just fucking.
For the first time? He never did that
Nope.
before?
Mm-mm.
That's crazy because Wolf is doing that now.
Really?
This is like he actually knows now. Like I'm getting my bags and shit together.
What's he do?
He just runs to me and he you know he won't let me go anywhere.
Billy's gonna be like that.
You know, he grabs me and he's
Hey,
like,
Chris,
and he starts to
Chris,
cry.
and 5 years ago, did you picture yourself being happy?
No.
I don't. You know what? I don't like his big ass thigh in this shot.
I like it.
You know, like and then you know
It
with that
inspires
with
me.
that
Chris likes it.
swirl and the tank top going. Chris.
I like the hamstring
This is a lot. This is a lot right now.
It's inspiring. The hamstring's
I am a
inspiring.
lot.
I don't like
I'm
how
a
you
lot.
asked that question though. It felt like it was like a
I'm happy. Yeah, and
Because I went to Chris's house in the midst of it, and if I would have been able to show you happiness in an airport in fucking
so I was
Fort
in
Wayne,
Springfield.
Indiana,
Springfield,
you would have
Missouri,
called
same.
bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, but it's weird though. It's like you really do choose to be happy. Like you know, it's a fucking choice because
Nah, that's bullshit. 'Cause back then it was there's certain times, bro.
No.
People tell you that, like, yo, well, glass half full. At least you're breathing. You're like, bitch, what are you talking about?
But that's not
different.
that's not what I mean. When you're going through a traumatic event, okay. But when you're you know living life, and you've been living life, and it's status quo or whatever you want to call it. You know, it's the way you live. You can, you know, there's people out there that are just like, fuck this, and then that same person could just be like, wow, this is great. I fucking eat what I want.
Yeah, but Chris, you drove to work in a 911 Turbo.
Well, I took the
You know what I'm saying? Like,
R6,
you have a lot
but yes, I understand.
But that's what you're saying.
But
You're
that
just
is
saying
what
the
I'm
same
saying. It is what I'm saying.
No.
yeah.
The thing is, I think what happens in people's head is comparison is the thief of joy. You ever heard that saying? And that's what it is.
100%.
Yeah, I
When
saw
you-
it on a Hallmark card.
Yeah, when you compare your life to something else and you
Yeah.
think you're not doing it, whatever, then
Yeah.
you're not gonna ever be happy.
No, I know.
You have to
I-
compare. Don't compare.
yeah, I'm
Oh, I'm happy as fuck.
yeah.
Really in Texas? All right, we believe you.
I couldn't be. Yeah, as far as family life and shit, couldn't be happier.
But that's the most important, and it really is, dude. I mean, I told Cal.
I think people without a family also can be happy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's not true. No, they can't. I don't believe
No,
in that narrative
they
either.
can. They just
Hey,
it's-
No, you were put on.
I'm looking at
hold on,
three
you think you were
fuckboys
put-
right now.
Nah, those guys don't know happiness. They think they know
the
happiness.
level of
betting
happiness.
on games and shit and going to happy hour. But you were put on this earth to have kids. You think you were put on this earth to make parlay bets and go to Hawaii once a fucking year?
Nice.
You think that's why God created
Make
human
Nick
beings?
feel really bad, dude. No,
I live with a woman.
He's also only Nick is only 52. But when you
I live with a woman. I love that.
no,
response.
but definitely have kids when you're ready. First of all, and second of all, it's about levels. Like you can be happy and not have a family, but you don't know the actual.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think you reach peak happiness.
Okay, but I think we're saying the same
all
thing.
the single
and you're
incels
just
that
kind of
watch
disagreeing
this
for no
show
reason.
are now they're just like at home now.
They,
Like,
they think they're happy. They think they're happy.
But Brendan, we're saying the same thing, okay? We're saying
no,
the
you're
same
not.
Yeah,
And Brendan's
carry
saying until you have a baby and a kid and a wife and a kid, you're nothing. You're not living.
whatever. It's just
Facts.
okay. Fine.
So you weren't happy before at all? When you first,
I thought I was.
When you were on
exactly.
When you were
There's levels to it. That's what I'm saying. We're saying
At the
same
time, you were
fucking
happy.
thing.
Yeah.
Everyone listening
There's
right now is
level of
like they're
happiness.
saying the same thing.
No,
There isn't one person hearing this podcast like, no, Brendan is raising a great point. It's literally the same thing they're
I'm
saying.
not sure if that's ever been said. It might be a first.
So anyway, but yeah, I just, yes, barring going through a traumatic event, happiness is a choice. Of course, if you're going through something horrible health-wise or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
But I think once you've achieved a level of happiness because of family, then you look back and then you could compare your own life because then you're thinking, oh man, I don't think I've ever been this happy. So that's what that is.
I mean, Calvin goes like this.
Oh no, I had a moment of clarity when Joanna and the kids. It was just me and Tiger in L.A. because he was still in baseball playoffs.
Yeah.
Joanna and the kids came to Texas, moved into the new big house. Cool. But me and Tiger rented an Airbnb. It was a one bedroom.
saying, yeah.
It was a one fucking bedroom, and I was like, oh, I don't need the big house. I'm good.
Right.
We could do this.
Right.
I could live in this.
Right.
And because
Is Brendan Schaub arguing with people just to argue? First, he argues with D'Elia over how D'Elia felt when he got canceled. And then arguing over the whole happy thing. I like how they kept calling out Schaub, though, because he looked like an idiot with his shorts and the tank top and the dyed hair. And here's the weirdest thing about the dyed blonde hair. Didn't he do a deal with Fat Joe for hair dye, and his hair color is brown, but now his hair is blonde? I don't know. This is just, Schaub is just an idiot, though. D'Elia every day has to think, I was about to be an army of the dead. I was next up. I was the guy. I was going to be the funny guy in all the studio movies. And now I'm next to Mr. Potato Head and Schaub. What happened? What happened, D'Elia? My God. Now he really regrets you can record Snapchat. And the crazy thing is, I think technically D'Elia was cleared on all the illegal stuff. At least that's according to Schaub and Callan when they said the FBI cleared him. But, I mean, he still has to sit there with Dummy and do a show. And he's just sitting there thinking, what happened? I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.